Welcome to the four parks of Universal Orlando Resort, featuring the new Universal Epic Universe. With spectacular hotels, we offer a week of vacation excitement. Visit universalorlando.com.
Started on the diamond in Queens, where the Mets fell 8-5 in their weekend series finale against the visiting Colorado Rockies, thanks to a 3-homer day out of Colorado's Michael Toglia. All-star Pete Alonso homered. Jose Iglesias reached base 5 times and scored 2 runs for New York, which had its 5-game winning streak snapped. With the loss, the Mets fell for just the second time in 9 games and go into the All-Star break 49-46, just missing reaching 50 wins before the break for just the 9th time in franchise history. Starter Jose Quintana, who struck out 8 over 5 2/3 innings, allowed 4 homers in a game for the first time in his 13-year career. Heading into the All-Star break, the Mets are currently holding on to that 3rd wildcard spot in the National League, a game up on Arizona and just a half game behind St. Louis for the 2nd NL wildcard spot. Mets fans will see Pete Alonso as New York's sole representative in Tuesday's All-Star game as a reserve for the National League after they watch him take a crack at becoming a home run derby champion for the 3rd time in tonight's derby, set for 8 p.m. from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. To the Bronx we go now, where the Yankees got walked off on by the Orioles in their series finale against Baltimore. Final score 6-5, giving the O's sole possession of first place in the AL East after taking advantage of 2 defensive misplays by New York at the end. Anthony Volpe's error kept Baltimore's 2-out rally going. Then Mullins hit a liner that appeared routine, but left fielder Alex Verdugo started in at first and couldn't recover well enough to prevent the ball from going over his head. Ben Rice hit a 3-run homer in the top of the 9th off Craig Kimbrel to put the Yankees up 5-3, but New York's closer couldn't hold the lead either. Clay Holmes allowed the Orioles to load the bases with 2 out. Then Ryan Mountcastle's grounder should have ended it, but Volpe's error made it 5-4, kept the bases loaded. Mullins came in as a pinch runner the previous inning, delivered the big hit, and enabled the Orioles to take a 1-game lead over the Yankees in the AL East into the All-Star break. Trent Grisham went deep for New York. He was batting .173 entering the game, had 3 hits and drove in the first 2 New York runs, I should say. His RBI single in the 2nd opened the scoring before his solo homer in the 5th tied it. Starter Carlos Rodon had only 2 runs for the Yankees, but he was up to 98 pitches after 4 innings, causing New York to go to its bullpen. Tuesday night in Arlington, the Yankees will be represented by Aaron Judge, Juan Soto, and Clay Holmes in this year's All-Star game. Judge and Soto will be starting in the outfield for the American League. Yesterday was also the opening of this year's MLB draft, where Oregon State second baseman Travis Bazzano was selected first overall by the Cleveland Guardians. With the 18th overall pick, the Mets took Oklahoma State outfielder Carson Benji before the Yankees took Alabama right-hander Ben Hess with their 44th overall pick in the first round. That's your Sports Know, and I'm Justin Ellick on 77 WABC.